What's up, everyone? It's Vaz, baby, and you're watching Do Over Done. Shout out everybody for tapping in.
I'm in my town, smoking out the pound. My gas green, my front all brown. I use the rose, she calling up for toast. Vaz, baby, I'm cooling East Coast. I'm out of town, smoking out the pound. My gas purple, my back all brown. Head to toe, I'm rocking all gold.
What's good, Do Over Done? Purple World, episode 80. Episode 80. We're past the 70s right now. I gotta say before I forget, because I meant to say it last podcast and we were just having a convo about it, we got nominated for the Boston Music Awards this year. If y'all motherfuckers are watching this podcast, I literally want you to go click the link in our Instagram bio and go vote for us right now. And also, too, we got a nominee on the show right now, and he's the only other guest besides G.O.D., I believe, to be on this podcast twice. But straight off the Big Meech show, which I'm pissed that I didn't go to. I had to work that night. But Mr. Vasjan.
What's up, man? What's up, man? How you been?
Good, bro.
Do Over Done, podcast of the year.
I appreciate it, bro. Promoter of the year.
Promoter of the year, podcast
bro.
of the year. How you feel about the nominee?
I'm hyped about it, bro. I honestly, like, the way that you were just saying you didn't expect it from us really, too. I kind of didn't either, because I was like, damn, I feel like this is another foundation year, maybe next year, but it feels good, especially considering that whole podcast war beef. I don't know if you know, that started from this podcast. Funny enough how we're talking about how we're positive. It was on the Adam episode. Yeah. Me and Adam were talking about the BMAs, and that whole podcast war started from fucking this, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, from that episode?
Yeah, from Adam Wu's episode, bro.
Well, yeah, your platform is only, positive vibes, so
yeah,
definitely deserve
positive.
it. Like I said, outside the cameras, I've seen your podcast, like, everybody. I mean, a lot of guys that you've had here, like, I already know, so, like, I always see on their page, and then I always see, like, on, like, Explore and stuff, so it's pretty dope. You definitely deserve it, and good luck.
I appreciate it.
I hope you are winning because you deserve it. So.
I hope, bro. I appreciate it. And you heard that. Positive vibes only in this bitch. We might do an occasional little shit talking, not shit talking about people directly, but mass fucking collectives of people that we don't like, talking about all you fucking negative motherfuckers in this industry.
They already got my vote, so I'm going to tell it like open. So out of all the nominees, shout out to all of them, but you already got my vote.
Bro.
So.
I appreciate it.
Go vote for me and go vote for them too. So.
Bro, I appreciate it, dog. It's been a while though. Like, honestly, because there's probably a bunch of people that don't even know that we have an episode with you out already. Normally I would skip it, but I want to stray away from asking you any of the same questions. But you have a cool ass story. It's funny because Sully was talking to me earlier and he was just like, what's his story really? I never watched the episode. And I was telling him and he's like, that's actually a dope ass story. But for people that don't know who you are, they don't know how you got to where you are, take the mic as long as you want. Just tell them the whole story of how you got to Vasjan. Growing up, coming here.
I'm Vaz. I'm a club promoter. I do music too. I'm 24. I moved to the US when I was 19. And I'm originally from Albania. I was born in Greece, but I'm from Albania. I lived there most of my life. Then I came here when I was 19. So now I just be throwing events, doing music, and just trying to keep my brains, just trying to grow my brand. So.
You got to give them the rundown, bro, of how you got in the throwing shows, because that's what I find so dope about your story, Mr. Class President.
Yeah, so when I was back home in high school, I used to do events with my teachers because I was like the president of my class. So we would always like get together and do events for the school. And I've been in the club since I was like 15, 14. So because back home is a little different than out here. So I just love the club. I just love the music. And then after I graduated from high school, the first year, then I just started selling tickets because I've always been like the popular kid in my school, I would say. So I always knew people. So I just got plugged in with a nightclub back home, and I was just selling tickets for different clubs and stuff. And then I moved here. It was a little hard, but had to pull up to a lot of different shows, had to make a lot of connections. And then when I realized that I had my own people that, I had a lot of connections, then I started doing my own shows. Because in the beginning, I was just selling tickets for other promoters, just seeing how everything works because it's a completely different country for me. So I never been before. So the clubs was totally like, it was a different concept here. So, and now we're here.
Bro. I'm pretty sure I asked you this on the last episode, but I kind of forget right now, and I'm sure other people are interested. Coming over here and you have that huge ass transition. It's not like you're coming over here and you just know everything. It's literally like a night and day difference I'm sure. Even just age alone, the fact you're saying you were doing it 14, 15. Over here, you can't even get in that shit until you're 21 for the most part. But adapting to that change and coming over here and being able to make so many connections, how'd you go about that? And what was that whole entire process like?
So in the beginning, when I came here, I had a little bit of following just from what I was doing back home, but nobody really from America because I didn't know anybody from here. Like the only people I know was my cousins, and they have nothing to do with any clubs or anything like that. So when I came here, I remember I used to go under like Boston hashtags and just see like whoever was rapping or events, and I would just follow everybody really, to be honest. And then I would just see an event. I would just force my cousin to go because they don't really like the clubs. So I would just go to like these different showcases, and I would just see these local acts performing, which that was a new concept for me too, because back home,
It was only
you're
mainstream.
either mainstream or nobody knows about you. You know, there is not like a platform for you to come up unless you just spend a lot of money on promo and you just get up there. And I was just pulling up to different events over here, just making that connection with a lot of local artists. Even though my English was not that good, I mean, right now it's better. Like I'm still learning, but in the beginning, the language was another problem that I had. And I would just DM everybody the next day after the show. I would just be like, "Yo, remember we connected at the show?" Just following up and just trying to stay connected. And then just did a lot of shows. Just pull up everywhere. Spend some money on tickets because I didn't know the promoters, so I had to I had to spend some out of my pocket in the beginning to just And now it's definitely different. But that was my come up. Just pulling up everywhere. Just DMing everybody, sending 100 DMs every day, just trying to have my name somewhere,
Bro, talking about that, a lot of people, artists in particular, I feel like you need to do it regardless, but nowadays, if you're not an artist, you could kind of get away with doing it mostly online. But being an artist specifically, obviously you're more than an artist, but that face card and just showing people, like going up to them, making those connections, and in altogether, just reaching out to people. Because you have all these artists that they'll be like, oh, I don't know, like there's an artist so-and-so, and I want to make a song with him. But then they don't fucking DM him or anything, acting like the dude's Drake, even though he lives 2 towns over from them. Right. But that whole shit, showing face card, and then also just not being afraid to reach out to people. Why do you think so many people have trouble with that?
I mean, even if you're not an artist, even just a club promoter, the face card is always important because like you can DM a lot of people on Instagram, but they never meet you in person. So when you meet them in person, it's like a different, like you can feel their energy, and then you can follow up on Instagram and just letting them know what you really do, because like in person it's just gonna be a quick conversation, and you're not really gonna show them like, yo, I've really done these events. Like you can really show them like, show them the flyers or show them your music, and they can actually listen to that, because in the club they're just gonna see maybe like a quick clip that you show them, and it's gonna be like, okay, but DMs are really important to me. Like even right now that I have more connections and stuff, I still go to my DMs. I still check them, even if it's positive or negative. I'll still read it regardless. But I always, even right now, I still DM a lot of people. I'm like, I'm never scared to work with anybody. Even if you have 1,000 followers, if I really like a song or if I need you on a show, I'm gonna still DM you. That's just me. But a lot of people have, let's say, like ego, or I don't even know what it is, but they just like you said, they're like scared to DM people. So
how do you go about picking people for shows? I'm not talking about the underground artists. You could talk about that too, but I'm talking about picking a headliner. How do you go about figuring that out?
Headliner depends if it's somebody that has like a hot song in the moment, or if I really like somebody, then I'll book it. Or if I usually do like a poll on my Instagram story, and then I just have people vote like who they wanna see. So, and sometimes it's just the deal. Like it depends if I have a good deal with the artist, or if they are in the area, then I'm gonna just book them. So it's usually those.
Damn. How do you go about like staying up to date with it though? Because I'm assuming the amount of artists that you throw shows for and being able to stay on top of who's gonna be here at this time and whatnot, it's a lot. But how do you really like stay on top of it?
Well, right now, like what I'm doing is I try to do maybe like 2 shows every month. So let's say right now in October, then I gotta look for 2 artists in November. So after that I gotta look for 2 artists in December. So it just, I mean, I usually look for the shows that are like in Boston area or just in Mass General or in Rhode Island, and then if there is something like that I'm interested in, then I just hit them up to see if they can do like a good deal for me since they're gonna be in the area already.
What like how do you go about what you about to open the door? Text KZ and make sure everything's good. My bad. How do you go about reaching out to them in general? Like, do you have more people that hit you up now for shows because you're more established, or is it 9 times out of 10 you finding somebody? And I'm not talking people that you've already done shows with, like a completely new client. How do you go about it?
So right now, like a lot of times, because if I want to book somebody, then I just reach out to their manager first. Or if I've done a show with somebody, then it's different because I have their contact. But usually I reach out to their manager. We book the venue, we book the dates, and then we just lock it in. But I do have a lot of artists or like that are upcoming, that are like hot, but they're like upcoming, that if they are in the area, they just reach out to me and say, yo, this week we are in this city, so we can make like a hosting or like a short performance, So.
Damn, bro. I'm surprised, or not surprised, but I don't know why I said surprised. My bad. That shit got me distracted. Literally text KZ and tell him to call them to figure out whatever. Tell him I'm in the middle of a podcast right now.
You can't open the door?
Huh? You can't open the door? Nah, it's good. I don't want to get out the phone. They're not knocking still, right? Yeah, text KZ and just tell him that real quick. But what I was going to say, my bad. I didn't mean to say surprise. My fucking just got confused for a sec with that shit over there. But since we did the last podcast, you already had a lot of different guests and stuff. But now in the past, what's it been, a year and a half, almost 2 years at this point, you've had a lot more different people on. So I forget who you said your favorites were last time, but I want like a recap on your favorite shows that you've thrown since the last time you were on here.
That's a hard question. I mean, some of my favorites, Babyface Ray, that was last year. T Grizzly, Lil Meech, I just had last week.
That's so fire. How did
that
that
sold
come
out?
about?
I mean, a lot of people that watch BMA for Power, they always be like, yo, bring these people out just for the hosting. And I like people that host events like that, but I mostly look for people that can perform, because I feel like that's more entertaining, and like actually people pay to see somebody like actually rap or perform, than just have somebody on stage just maybe talk a couple words and then just people taking videos and stuff.
No, exactly.
But yeah, I had a lot of people hit me up about Lil Meech and some other people from other shows. We just got to a good deal with Lil Meech, and we just made it happen.
That's legendary.
Yeah, he was pretty dope. It was a good show.
That shit is legendary that you got him on, bro.
You gotta come to the next one.
I know, bro. I gotta go. I gotta start going to shows in general. It's funny. I was saying to Sully, because when we got the BMA nomination, Sully's always talking shit to me because he's like, bro, we don't go outside. Like, we need to go outside. And then I was like, we're probably like the only platform that doesn't be at every show. I've been to 2 shows in the past year. 2 shows in the past 365 days.
I'm not gonna put you on blast, because last time when we did the interview, you did come to like maybe 1 or 2 shows.
I went to, I think, 2. I went to at least 2. I might have gone to more. Even the I was so pissed, bro. I missed the Bobby Shmurda one. I forget.
That was
why.
My birthday.
It was your birthday?
Yeah,
I didn't even know that
come.
one was your birthday, bro. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, that was different.
Bro, I wish I went to that shit, bro. That was another one. That one looked fire as fuck.
Yeah, that was definitely one of my favorites too, because that was my birthday too. His energy was crazy.
Bobby's energy is unmatched. Everything I've seen of him online, bro.
Yeah,
dude seems like a nutcase, but a good nutcase.
Yeah, he's lit.
What like how do you go about curating a vibe with that? Because I feel like it's not easy at all, especially because it's not like there's like 10 people at your events. You have a lot of people at most of your events. But curating a vibe, keeping people entertained, keeping people coming back for more when you throw shows so much. How do you go about doing all that?
So, I mean, depending on the show, but like all my shows I do, usually like I book different DJs. So I have different DJs. I have a couple opening acts, then I have the headliner. So I just usually leave it to the DJs, because the DJs that I usually book, I trust them. So if they are really good DJs, they're gonna entertain the crowd and play the music that they want to hear in the club. So But as far as the opening acts, I usually try to have some opening acts, some club music in between, so it doesn't get like really boring for the crowd, because a lot of the times the crowd is just there for the headliner, you know. So it might get a little tough when they see a lot of opening acts. But end of the day, the opening acts gotta get their exposure too. That's why they're there. So I usually just do opening acts, club music, opening acts, some turn up music. Maybe I do have a lot of dances on my shows too. So that's another turn up moment for the crowd. So yeah, throwing some ones here and there. Just everything, whatever is at the moment, you know. So
Without getting any venues watching this mad, what would you say your favorite venue to throw shows at is?
I mean, for the past 2 years, it's been Mangoes. So definitely Mangoes in Rhode Island. That's the wave right now.
Damn.
Whenever I have an artist at Rhode Island, everybody knows it's at Mangoes.
What's good, y'all? Thank y'all for tuning in to Purple World. Just a reminder, we got a fresh studio over here. If you guys want to book a studio session, our rates start at $50 an hour with an engineer and $25 an hour with no engineer. Rates do vary depending on which engineer you choose. You can book a session by heading over to the Book Now button in our Instagram bio and book through Square. You can shoot us a DM to figure out what time slot you want, as well as which engineer you want to work with. As a test to see who our loyal viewers are and see who's really rocking with us, if you made it through this whole ad, you could head over to our Square website and you could put code POD10 and that's going to give you 10% off your session. One time use though, you are not able to use that again, so use it wisely. Back to the episode. Also, don't forget to subscribe. Huh.
Yeah. Mangoes is the place.
How many different venues do you think you've thrown shows at?
Maybe like 10. Around like 10 venues.
10 venues? Damn. How would you say say they want to do what you want to do? Normally, I'm going to ask it in artist form at the end because normally I ask this, but I'm asking it in the promoter sense. Somebody wants to be a promoter. They don't know what venues to look at. They don't know how to get an artist. They don't know how to get opening acts. They don't know how to make a flyer. They don't know how to do fucking anything with promoting. How would you advise them basically to just get into it?
So if you want to be a promoter, I mean, you got to start smaller in the beginning. So if you think you can bring out 100 people or 200 people, you got to look for a small venue. So you gotta look for a small venue. Maybe the area you're gonna look for is somewhere. If your crowd is near you, you gotta look somewhere. Like if you live in Lawrence, you're gonna look for a club in Lawrence because that's let's say that's where your school is, you know. So you're gonna target that specific area, you know. So the size of the venue definitely, and if you're trying to do like it really depends on like the connections really. Like if you feel like you have a lot of people that are gonna come support you, then I'll still say start small. But yeah.
Did you have any shows early on in your career that went horribly wrong, or even now? Because the amount of people that go to your shows, I'm assuming a lot can go horribly wrong in the blink of an eye.
Nothing like crazy really. No.
Crazy.
The only tough situations is like when I have to move a show in like the last hour or so just because of the city, like because you know the shows I do are hip hop, so that's a difficult genre to do shows. But yeah, it's usually that, or if a show gets canceled the day of the show again because of the city, you know. So those are like really tough situations, but nothing has really happened inside of the club, like nothing crazy really. Thank God, because I don't want nothing crazy to happen inside of the club.
Bro. So, have you had any stories though, like of I don't know, maybe technical difficulties, whatever it is? Any stories that stand out to you of stuff going horribly wrong, but you made it work? Like you didn't have to cancel the show, whatever. But let's say I don't know, somebody drops out of the show an hour before, and you're like, "What the fuck do I do?" Anything like that?
Well, a show that got the public perception wrong was I did Dusty Locane like 2 years ago. He was in New Hampshire, and there was.
I think I was there.
You was there?
I think I was.
Jewel.
I think I was there.
And there was a shooting that happened in Highway after the show that had nothing to do with Dusty Locane, but apparently some like that person that got in that whole situation, they just happened to be at Jules that night, which was the show with Dusty Locane. So I guess they reported it like that, and then the next day when I wake up, I just see the Shade Room post, I just see Academics post, everybody just hitting me up, yo, is Dusty Locane good? Is everybody good? Because now everybody is saying like Dusty Locane bus got shut up because that was the headline basically. Bro. And that wasn't even true and then I texted the manager because when I woke up I was like, what's going on. And then I text the manager. They're like, no, everything is good. I don't know why they're posting. I don't know where they got that from. And then it was just like a lot that day, but we had to clear it up, you know, like even him had to do like a whole story and stuff because that news was not good, but it reflected bad on my brain because now everybody talking about a shooting at the event or after the event has to do with me, but that was definitely not true. So,
bro, this shit's crazy, bro. How that shit got that far on social media.
Yeah, but that was the only event that got. I don't even know how it got like
happened,
that,
bro. Jesus Christ. Well, at least fucking it didn't actually have anything to do with it.
Yeah,
at least it didn't have anything.
So you gotta comment Vas's shows, the best shows, you know, the most popular in the city.
Throwing on for mad artists, bro. Mad at the underground artists you be given opportunities to. Mad at them, bro. Salute to you for that. Even though I gave a whole segment, so I don't gotta go too into detail. But if y'all know what this motherfucker's about, you know.
A lot of people that come over here come to the shows all the time.
That's fire. Everybody be at your shows, bro.
Photographers, camera people.
Everybody be there, bro. Everybody be there. How do you go about doing that? Do you reach out to a lot of the camera people and get people to come through, or do they normally just offer it?
Depends on the show. Mostly, like, they just hit me up. If they see somebody that is like, you know, that they want to take pictures for, then they just hit me up. And I don't really do media passes just because it's a nightclub. So I don't really care. I just let photographers show whatever they want.
That's fire.
So
That's fire.
usually that. Or if it's like a big show, or if I need like specific photographers, then I just reach out to them.
That's fire.
But usually if you hit me up, you got some good pictures on your page. That means your work is like, even if you are like coming up and because a lot of times I have a lot of photographers that just hit me up and they like, yeah, I'm just trying to build my portfolio. So I'm just like, that's cool, you know, just pull up, take some pictures. It doesn't really do nothing to me, really, you know. So just at the end of the day, at least they give me some type of promo, or even when they post the pictures, at least, you know, just credit me that, you know, at least I put you on the show, you know. So, and I take pictures, helps them out too. We can all help each other.
Yeah, bro, 100%. I'm kind of switching topics. We're gonna get back to the promo towards the end, but I gotta ask you this: in the time that's passed, in the past, you had a lot of people that were sitting there, they're talking mad shit about your music, X, Y, and Z. This past year, bro, ever since I'm out of town, smoking on the
they still talk. Everybody still talks.
Bro, like all the songs you dropped this year were just mad catchy, and everybody was giving you your props. Like, yo, like even Charlie said it. Charlie, when I did a podcast with Charlie, he's like, I'm not gonna lie, bro. The music Voss dropped this year, he got one song that got me, and I'm like, yo. But, bro, the songs that came out this year, that Pound Town shit specifically, that shit is so catchy for no fucking reason. Like,
yeah, they got
catchy,
a lot of
bro.
reaction.
That shit was like
bad.
popping off.
Yeah.
That shit was popping off.
Shout out to Bia because she really helped me a lot with that song. Just her posting it like she posted it on her story a couple times, and she was commenting under, you know, some blogs when everybody was just talking shit. So and I never met her in person, so shout out to Bia for, you know, just giving me like a little cosign, you know, that really helped the song boosted. But yeah, and everybody just whatever, if it's a catchy, funny line, at least you're still gonna remember it. So
bro, that song,
even if it's bad or good, at least, you know, you heard the song.
Bro, how was your reaction when Bia posted it, and how did that come about?
I was just surprised, like, because, like I said, that song was getting a lot of, you know, different comments and stuff. So I just got a DM from Bia that mentioned on her story, and I was like, okay, like I never had done any business with Bia at all. So when I saw the mention, and she was like, I really like this, and it was, I think, it was like a blog, I think, like Boston Culture or another one that she had posted on her story, and then I was like, that's dope, and then she sent me a voice recording singing the I'm out of town, smoking out the pan, and I was like, oh, she really listened to the song.
That's fire, bro.
I told her I really appreciate it, you know, so, and she just said, keep going, don't let the negativity get to you. That was some real shit because, you know, like I said, and that was somebody that I never really done any business with, you know. So that was like just genuine. So
that's
shout out to her.
As fuck, bro. Shout out to Bia, bro. Shout out to Bia. That's gonna be the first Pink World episode that I have to get on to whenever we get you on here, bro. That is crazy though. How did you go about just getting that song? Obviously, the Bia was a contribution. I hope there's enough room on this SD card. It says it has 12 hertz. I got to keep an eye on that. It's probably gonna run out next podcast. But obviously the Bia thing helped. But even before Bia posted it, I saw that shit popping off already. How the fuck were you doing? You actually know. Why am I asking you? I saw all the fucking TikToks, bro, of just mad random people. Like, how did all of that? How did you go about marketing that song? Because I swear, all summer, everybody was singing that shit.
Well, when I started on TikTok, I think I just posted the hook because that's basically the most catchy part of the whole song. And then I think I boosted it on TikTok, a couple dollars, nothing crazy. And then I just saw a lot of people, some people was making fun of it, but they were still sharing it. And then a lot of other people was just using the audio. So I was like, I gotta shoot the video. Like I shot the video like as soon as I posted the clip on TikTok. It was like maybe like 3 days after that it was like had already like 50 videos on TikTok. So I was like, I gotta shoot a video like ASAP. Bro. So I just had the hosting that week in the club. I took my video guy. I was like, we're shooting right now, right here. Had the DJ play the song and we shot it right there. And then I dropped it the same. I dropped it the week after that. And then, I had posted like a little teaser on my Instagram and stuff. So it was working out, so I'm like, I gotta drop it right now before the hype dies down. It just went up from there.
How many TikTok things did it get? How many TikToks have people made do it last time you checked?
I don't even know right now, because I've dropped like 5-6 songs.
Yeah,
this,
that's what
summer.
I mean. You dropped mad.
Yeah, it's still doing good. I mean, it's still doing good on YouTube and other streaming platforms, but I don't really use TikTok like that. So.
What's the streams looking like for fucking Pound Town across all platforms?
Pound Town. I mean, on YouTube it's like 500K, and then maybe like 200 on Spotify.
Damn, bro.
And like something on Apple, like 50, 60.
What have been your other songs that have been very well received since that one?
What was the question again?
Which ones have been the best received besides that one?
Well, another TikTok song, there was that Spanish song I did with Legend Flow. That goes pique, 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 pique. That was, a lot of people was, just using those words just because it was a fun song. So that too on TikTok again helped me out. Then I did a song with 4 female rappers from Boston.
Yeah.
Take
a shot.
Take a shot, yeah. Shay Baines, Lord Drew, Yaya Gabana, Big Sosa. That, we had everybody, like my people were sharing it, their people were sharing it. So it was like 5 different
fan bases.
Yeah, fan bases were sharing it. So that was pretty dope too. What else? Yeah, Lemonade. I just dropped like 2-3 weeks ago.
Yeah, that one.
Hit number 1 on iTunes.
Goddamn.
43 on the digital charts on Billboard. So that was my first Billboard chart.
That's crazy.
My first number 1 on iTunes too.
What was that like when you saw that?
Well, I mean, I've always wanted to be on the charts, and like I had a plan for it. So I started like with my plan like a month in advance. So like I did like a pre-save period, like a month. Like I was just sending my link to like everybody, be like, yo, if you support me, just buy the song. It's 0.69 cents. So I just sent it to a lot of people, and I just got like over 2K sales.
Damn.
And that's how it ended up number 1.
That's crazy, bro. That's crazy.
Anything is possible. You just gotta plan.
What about the Billboard chart?
Yeah, the sales helped it out.
Same thing.
Yeah,
Sales.
the sales, because the pure sales and the radio is the most important to chart on Billboard. So,
Damn.
Radio, I'm not a mainstream, so it's nothing there. So, the sales I put like because a lot of artists what they are doing right now, they are releasing different versions of a song, and they all count towards one version of the songs, and that's what I did. I had 7 or 8 versions of Lemonade.
Damn.
Like instrumental, bass boosted, slowed version, speed up version.
Jesus.
And a lot of artists do that right now, and I just started the game, so I did the same thing, and it worked out.
It's been helping out.
Yeah, it worked
That's
out.
fire.
It just reached my goal. So
that's fire, bro. God damn. Being a club promoter, does that help out a lot? I'm assuming it does help out a lot, being an artist too, but do you know a lot of other promoters that you're getting your music played in a lot of clubs all around? They're DJs. How's it work intertwining the two?
like is if the club promoter is working as with my music.
Yeah, is that how you get your music heard a lot? Is like all the club promoters and DJs you know and stuff?
Yeah, because I make club music, so I know a lot of DJs and promoters. So if I'm going somewhere, I'm going there because I know them. So they're like, I got you. I'm gonna play. I'm gonna play your new song. So I'm like, I appreciate it. That's love. And they play it. I have my people take some footage too. If we are there for that reason, but even if we're just there for fun, we just have the DJ show love. And I show love to them too because I booked them for other shows. So you help me out with a song, I help you out with bookings. So definitely club promotion. The club promotion is definitely a big part of my music and the numbers. So
That's fire. How else do you go about marketing yourself? Like, how do you get your music heard?
I do like pretty much the same approach. My music and events. Like I do a lot of ads, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok when it comes to music mostly. Beside the ads, I do a lot of promotion on the blogs too. A lot of blogs that are from the city. I don't own any blogs, so don't even start that
A lot
conversation.
of people are saying you own Hip Hop New England.
Yeah, they say I own every blog. Whenever they post me, they're like, "Yeah, this guy owns this page," but I don't own any blogs. So it's a lot of promotion on the blogs too. Yeah, usually those two. And when it comes to my events, I do like a lot of texting blasts or like email blasts. So basically, like all the phone numbers or all the emails that I've gotten from different shows, I just send the event like to everybody at the same time, and they just know the event that's popping in the city that week, and they can get tickets and stuff.
Damn.
But yeah, usually this.
Damn. As far as the music goes, how do you go about picking what songs to drop? Like, how formulated is it, or do you more just try to just stay consistent and upload stuff as it goes?
Well, if it's like singles, I just whatever I really mostly like. Like if I see a song that I'm like, I gotta drop it at this time because it's just the right for the club. I don't know. It just feels like right to me, But when it comes to features, if it's somebody that is popping in the city or if it's somebody that want to work and they got their own motion, I got my own motion, so we just put it together and it's just beneficial for both of us, So
Backtracking to the marketing. I just almost forgot what I was gonna say. What the fuck was I about to say, bro? Brain fart. I need to stop smoking before podcast. Talking about the marketing, what the fuck was I going to fucking say? My brain needs to start working right now. I'm having a oopsie right now. Fuck. What the fuck, bro? Dumbass. It's like the most self-explanatory shit. With the marketing, what do you feel like your most beneficial, if you had to give 3 things in order of best to worst, or actually, you know what? I'm asking you something different. 3 things in marketing that you feel like benefited you the most, and 3 things in marketing that you would tell people absolutely does not work and do not do it.
When it comes to the shows, I'm gonna say for me personally, I used to pay different, like let's say like influencers or like pretty girls just to come in the club. So that really didn't. I mean, I wouldn't say just for me, but that's just me though. But it didn't really work out for me, So I would just pay different girls to come in the club, but they would not really sell anything, no VIPs or no tickets. So that was just another expense for me, really, So beside that, the work really works. I would say, even if it's no like ticket sales, I would say the ads, just putting the flyer on people's faces all the time, They might if they see like 5-7 times like a week, they might be like, I'm gonna just get a ticket, So that's worth it. And then really like the best promo I would say is just reaching out to people, just be like, yo, can you share my flyers? Now, if you haven't shared any of their stuff, don't expect them to share your stuff. So because that's not how it works. But if if you are cool with them, you share their music, they're gonna share your event. If you support, they're gonna support. So definitely the most important, I would say, just like I said again, just the connections, the people you know. If you help them out, they're gonna help you out. So.
What about as an artist? What do you feel like the best and worst things you could do are?
The best promo, like I said, even if it's negative or positive comments, whatever it is, I feel like just still the blogs, just having the blogs post your song, because they have a lot of followers and they have a lot of people tuned in every day. So they still see it, even if it's good to them or bad to them. They're still gonna see it. They're still gonna know that you are an artist. They're still gonna know that you are dropping music consistently. You know, and you're still gonna get some followers from the money that you are spending on promo. The worst thing, I don't think there's really a worst thing when it comes to music. It's just, you know, if it's not a lot of money, like just don't waste your money. If it's not, like, yeah, I don't have nothing on top of my head right now.
What do you think the biggest waste of money an artist can make is?
The biggest waste, paying for a big feature.
Big features?
Yeah, paying for a big feature, because I would say, like, if you don't really even have some type of motion in your city, or if you don't know like a lot of people in your city, they're gonna share at least your single. If it's just you, like at least a song you put out in your own city, that I don't feel like you should see like in a different city. You know what I'm saying? Because the artist and they are just paying that feature like a lot of money, and a lot of times the artist is not even gonna post it. They just there, get the money, they just send you the audio, you put it together, and it's your song. It's up to you to promote it, you know. So you paid all the money for somebody to be in your song, but they're not even gonna promote it, you know. So they're not gonna promote it. You don't even have people to promote it, so it's just not gonna go nowhere, and you just spend $15,000, you know. So I would say definitely start just dropping your own songs, and just build some momentum on your own city. Then you can spend some money on, you know, on artists, as long as it's a good relationship with them and it's a good understanding. And just read that contract when you sign it, or when you send that, before you send the money, you gotta read the contract.
Why do you think so many people just have this delusion that they're gonna buy a feature and that's gonna just blow them up instantly? So many people just think that that's the way. When
And they just see, because a lot of times that has happened with other artists. But the thing is, like, a lot of these artists, let's just mention Lil Baby, 42 Dog, Rilo. The thing, like, with them, they're a group together, so they always gonna help each other because they are a team, right? It's not like somebody that is just paying a Lil Baby for a feature and then Lil Baby just gets the money and you never hear back from him, you know? So if you are, like I said, the relationship with them, you know, if it's a good relationship, like even myself, the first song I dropped was a feature with Ransuno. And at that time, we had done already like 3 shows.
damn.
So the relationship was there, and I got a good deal for the feature and the show, because we did the feature and the show the same day. So like for him, I already knew that he was gonna already like post the song, because I've made this guy 100 times. I've had him booked 3 times already. I've already spent money on him, you know. I've given money to him from all these shows and stuff, and now with the music too. So you put money on their pocket a couple times, you build that business relationship, you know, so they're gonna support you back. But if it's just, you know, one time you're just trying to get a big feature, most of the times like they're not gonna share it unless you like really put that on the terms of the contract and they really agree before. But even that, a lot of times I've heard a lot of artists from us that after they got their feature, they just, you know, you never hear back from the other artists. It's just them promoting the song, which they should promote the song because it's their song at the end of the day, but you still want some type of help because you paid a lot of money, you know. So
How do you advise? Fuck, my brain is fucking up right now because I have like mad different questions and I'm trying to decide which ones to ask and which ones not to. What was I gonna say about the artist, bro? What were you saying right before at the tail end of that? You said something that brought a different question to my head.
The features, the Ransuno.
Oh, building genuine relationships, because so many people, like the way you said, they just think, okay, I'm going to DM 42 Doug and he's just going to get on my fucking song, or whoever the fuck it is in this situation. How do you advise people about building those genuine relationships, even if they aren't in a position necessarily to spend the bread on it, like full price, like fucking $20K for a feature or whatever? How do you advise people to get in those positions where they have people that will do discounts? They have people that even maybe not even money involved, just they got you, you got them type shit.
I mean, when it comes to the business side, it's really hard to make those genuine relationships. Like even for me, when I go to like different clubs and when I meet a lot of people, it's always You know, like they're trying to get something. I'm trying to get something from them. So it's always like that. But genuine relationships. I feel like you can, when it comes to the music industry, you can only have with like your real friends. Like if you really love somebody's music, then you're like, I'm gonna support this guy regardless. I'm gonna share whatever song he drops because I really love the music. You know. Yeah. But if you're just looking at, you know, your friends, just he's popping and you just want to blow up from him, you know, you're just trying to get some of his motion or whatever, then, you know, that's how it usually be a lot of times. But genuine is really hard. I don't feel like I have an answer for that.
Damn.
Because I'm still trying to figure it out. Like genuine, like even right now, a lot of people I know that I meet all the time is just, I just see them at the club. It's just, you're trying to do a show or you're just trying to get some promo.
Yeah.
We can get a drink at the bar, you know, we cool, but you know, I don't really consider people my friends just, you know, when they see them in the club. So yeah, it's hard. I don't really have like a lot of genuine relationships in the industry.
How do you advise people that are an artist if they're not like popping yet? How do you advise them to make money? What do you think the best ways for artists to make bread is?
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. In the beginning, you gotta invest in yourself. I know artists have heard this 100 times, but you gotta really invest in yourself. If you don't have it, I would say just start it slow. Just drop, you know, one song. I know a lot of people drop songs on SoundCloud. There's nothing wrong with that. Just at least promote the song that when you drop. Don't drop 10 songs within the same week and then you're like, oh, why nobody's getting views? Because you drop in 10 songs. People are not gonna go listen to your 10 songs because you're not a mainstream artist. Just start it slow, drop 1-2 songs, you know, a month. Be consistent with it. But to make money in the beginning, I don't think. Like I said, depends how. If you're like really small, then I would say just start growing. At least have a little bit of fan base, and then you can start, you know, doing your own showcase and see if people will come and buy tickets and, you know, put some money in your pocket. At least you're gonna be able to pay, you know, a little bit of money at the venue. You're gonna, you know, pay whatever is needed to cover the venue, and then you're still gonna get some money for at least to use for studio time or whatever it is. But yeah, just start small, I would say.
Why do you think so many artists are scared to invest in themselves?
I'm not saying they're scared. It's just, I mean, maybe they just, you know, they just don't have it. Like
I'm
really.
talking about the people that do have it, because there's motherfuckers that got it and they won't spend. They'll fucking spend $500-$600 on studio time a week, which that is investing in yourself. But then past that, they won't pay for a music video. They won't pay for a good cover art. They won't pay for actual fucking promo. Like, what the fuck? Why do you think these motherfuckers be doing this? I'm not talking about. I know there is some of you that genuinely just don't have the bread. Yeah. But the motherfuckers that do got it, like.
The ones that do got it, they just, like you said, they just spend it on other stuff. Like, visuals are really important, you know. Cover art is important, but I would say, like, definitely the visuals. A music video is really important, and a lot of artists, they just underestimate the promo. They're like, oh, we don't even know if we need promo or not, because, or they've had bad experiences with other people before, and now they're like, they hesitant to do some promo, you know. So, but if you do have it, don't spend it on other stuff that you don't even need. If music is really what you love, then, you know, you just gotta take the risk. You just gotta spend in a music video. At least try it the first time, you know. Do a music video, see how it goes. But you gotta trust the process, you know. You can drop 5 music videos, 6 music videos, and it's still gonna be like, you're still gonna be like, oh damn, that's like a big expense for me. Like, when am I gonna start seeing money from this thing, you know? So you either gotta go all in or you gotta just go home, go to the studio, just do audio.
Dude, literally. Like what you got me thinking about now, because all you motherfuckers that do got it, you guys be scared to spend bread on videos and shit. But then you got fucking Louis whatever the fuck on, you got Bape whatever the fuck on. Right. They be decked out in designer, don't got a single music video. It's like, bro, what the fuck are you doing? You're working backwards, bro. Go get fly with like a fucking $5 Target black t-shirt instead and spend the $2,000 you spent on Louis on fucking a music video, bro.
Yeah, I mean, look is important too, but at least I'll say, like, you know, spend some more money on the video.
Evenly. Like, it should be evenly.
Yeah, that's what you're gonna represent to the people that you see you. Like, when they see you, you're gonna be like, I'm an artist, I have this music video and stuff.
Like,
If you just show them, I'm fly, I have a mirrors, I have this and that, and they're gonna be like, what you do? I'm an artist. They're gonna be like, show me a video. They're gonna be like, oh, I don't got, just go on SoundCloud. How you got all this shit on, but you don't have a music video?
Motherfuckers, bro. Dead ass. Like, if you're gonna go spend $2,000 on an outfit for a music video, your music video budget for the visuals itself should be $2,000 bare minimum at that point. And if you fucking want to act like you got it like that, you better have another two bands of dumping the marketing on top of that shit.
No, yeah. If you have it, yeah. If you don't have it, understandable. You're gonna get there little by little. You can still do a music video. There are so many. I know so many videographers that like have really good work. Yeah. And they are like their prices are really good. So.
But in general,
DM me if you need help.
In general, though, these motherfuckers don't spend more on an outfit than the music video itself. If you're going to buy an outfit specifically for a music video, there's no reason that it should cost more than the video itself. For one time it'll fit, bro.
Yeah, so.
Bro, backtracking a little bit, though. Say an artist right now, you got somebody that's dropping their first song ever. Like, first song ever. I mean, they might have a little bit of Instagram traction because they had a little NPC account, just no music maker. But they're dropping their first song. What would you say is the best forms for them, the marketing? Say they got $200-$300 budget. Let's say they got a $200-$300 budget first time dropping a song. What would you advise them to do with that $200-$300?
Okay, let's say 300.
We'll say 300.
Because I've done this, with a couple artists. So if somebody will hit me up based on what I can offer them, I'll just be like $300. I'll just include the package. Like I'll just post them. Let's say like I'm a blog, whatever. I'll post them on my page. I'm just saying for me, if they come up to me. So for me, I'll just put them on my page. I'll do maybe like, like I know people that have playlisting. And so I'll just maybe like include in that package, maybe like 2 playlists. And then I'll just offer them 2 blog posts and like people that I know that have blogs. And maybe like an interview if I really, I'll just hit up Do Over Don't and be like, yo, can you really, this is an artist that's really trying to, get on. And they're going to help you out with an interview too. Because my boy has helped me out with an interview. I don't know if you remember. We've had...
what was it? I know what you're talking about, but I forget.
It was a videographer.
Oh, 31, bro.
31, yeah.
Shout out 31, bro.
Shout out 31.
She's dope as fuck, too. I'm so happy you got her on.
Yeah,
bro.
so...
She's cool as fuck. I forgot about that.
She was really rocking with the podcast. She hit me up. I think it was maybe like sometime that I had dropped the episode. Did you drop the episode?
Yeah.
They were like, I really love that podcast. I want to be there. It's like... That's my people.
She was a fire-ass episode. Everybody here fucks with her. Everybody. Shout out 31 if you're watching this, bro.
Shout out to her. She showed me love when she was up here. So.
She's mad cool. Mad sweet, bro. And she has like a southern accent, too. And something.
Yeah, she's been to a lot of my shows. She's always there shooting.
She's cool as fuck. Yeah. What else? I had one more marketing question. Actually, scratch the marketing question for now. You've seen mad growth throughout the scene in general. I know I asked you this last time, but you have another 1.5 years, 2 years under your belt at this point. What do you feel like the biggest differences within the mass scene from when you stepped into it until now are? And what do you feel like our biggest strengths are as well as our biggest weaknesses?
Biggest strengths? I feel like there is so many different artists, and that's, for me, I feel like that's a strength because everybody has like a different... They do like different songs, different sounds. Some people are, just straight hardcore rap. Some people, I'm seeing some people do like more club music like I'm doing. Some people do, trap. Even some people have that, let's say that Detroit sounds, but you can say they're not from Detroit because they still put their swag on it. So it's just like different sounds, I feel like. So that's definitely a strength. Weakness, maybe the beefs that a lot of artists have between them. That's definitely holding back a lot of them. And yeah, that's definitely the weakness, the beefs. And a lot of people that not even involved in certain stuff, they just still keep sides, and stuff. Just from what I've heard, from what they've heard or from what they've seen online and stuff. So just go about your music. Just, if you're trying to make it as an artist, if you don't have any problems with anybody, just focus on your music, and just support who supports you.
Who are 3 of your favorite artists that have came out of the scene recently?
Oh my god, you're trying to get me in trouble.
You know what? To make it easier, I'll say 3 females and 3 males. 3 females and 3 males.
3 females. I mean, I'm gonna say 4 females just because I just dropped a song with them, and I dropped a song with them because, like I said, they are the latest females in the city. Yeah. So I gotta go with Shay Baines, Yaya, Big Sosa, and Lord Ju. Males, I say Exit Fame.
He's 3 episodes from you.
I got a song with him dropping next week.
Fire.
So shout out Exit Fame. That's my boy.
Fire.
Exit Fame, King Bricks.
He was just on here.
That's my boy too. Recently, who has been making waves recently? I'll say P-Buck. He's from Somerville. He's blowing up. He has a lot of good features, and like he's really lit in Somerville. So he has songs with Shy K, Ran Suno, Shut Up P-Buck.
I have to check him out.
And Y Jizzle, to the Y Jizzle.
Free Jizzle. I think he's locked up right now,
yeah,
right?
Free Jizzle.
Free Jizzle. You got to get on here, bro. We've had it set up so many times.
Yeah.
And then some shit always happens, but you got to get on here. I need you on this show, bro.
Free Jizzle.
Free Jizzle, dog. He's been here before.
I've met
Jizzle. No, like he's been recording here. I've met him multiple times before, and I always want to get him on one, but it's always something.
Nah,
always
he's dope. The song we got, like, is one of my best songs, like, even like streaming wise and like, views and stuff.
His song in the Wave one I fuck with.
Yeah,
the one with the Wave and
Wave Capone. That's my boy too.
Shout out Wave, bro. I miss you, bro. I miss that motherfucker.
Shout out Wave. Actually, I have a performance for Gucci Mane this Friday. I'm bringing him out. So
fire.
We're performing Gangsta this Friday.
You got Gucci Mane this Friday?
Yeah, it's Gucci Mane in Roadrunner in Boston.
Oh, we might have to pop out to that.
Gucci Mane and Lil Tyler.
We might have to pop out to that. Damn, you got a dope ass lineup with that. What the fuck?
Yeah, and I'm performing Making Bricks and Rebel Mafia.
Damn, that's
opening
fire.
acts. Yeah.
That's fire, bro. That's a good ass opening act section. So you don't got like paid openers this time?
No.
But that's fire, bro. That's fire. Shout out Rebel Mafia too. Damn, you got a fire ass lineup for that show.
And I'm bringing out Wave, and I'm bringing out the girls too on my set.
Bro, you got a fire ass show. We might have to pop out to that shit.
Bringing in the girls and Wave Capone.
We might have to pop out to that shit because that shit sounds like it's about to be a fire ass show, bro.
There's gonna be some other special guests, but I can't say because they are on other people's sets. So
damn, bro. This will be, if it's this Friday, this comes out the Wednesday after next Wednesday.
Yeah, so
you can announce it. Who is it? You can say it if it's gonna be out after.
Oh, I mean, like I said, they are like, because like I said, it's King Breaks performing as well, so he has his own set. He's gonna bring his own people. So I just don't wanna say because it's their say. So shout out Breaks. Even the song I have with him, goddamn, that was one of my best songs I dropped last year.
Damn, bro.
So that's
got features with like everybody, bro.
I'm telling you. And since this episode gonna drop next week, you said.
The week after next week. The Wednesday after next Wednesday.
So, yeah, go check out the song with Exit Fame.
Bro, damn, I didn't even realize that would be out right now.
Yep, it's going to be out by then.
I'm going to have to remember to ask him about it because he's coming here Sunday. He's coming here Sunday, so I got
this Sunday?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's coming here this Sunday.
That's my boy.
Yeah. Shout out Exit Fame, bro. And shout out King Bricks. His episode was actually one of the ones that was more well received recently.
Yeah.
Way more. It was funny as shit. I think that was the one. Yeah, bro. He had his 2 boys with him. I'm pretty sure it was him. And they were fucking knocked the fuck out the whole podcast snoring, bro.
Bricks?
One of them had their head back like this. It was 2 of Bricks' boys. They were knocked out, yo. I'm talking snoring mad loud. Like, you could hear the snoring in the microphone at one point. Yeah. Like, it was bad, bro. But shout out Bricks, bro. Shout out Bricks. We coming up on the last couple questions, though. But this, actually, I'm going to ask, instead of that, I'm going to ask the one I normally ask before. Since we're talking about the future already, you got a couple drops coming out, whatever. It is, I don't even have to look at my phone, October 2nd, 2023 right now. October 2nd, 2024, where you see yourself at? What are some things you got planned for the next year? What are some goals that you have for yourself that you want to accomplish? Just all that, anything that you want to do within the next year.
So besides doing, bigger shows, bringing out bigger acts, the music, like I always say, like the music is, I'm mostly a clubber more. The music I do it for fun and just to build more with my name. So if the music blows up, then I'm just continue the music. I don't feel like I'll stop doing shows unless the music is really big. Then yeah, but I'm always gonna keep doing bigger shows. And one of my goals is just having my own nightclub in the future. I don't know if it's gonna be done by 2024, but
Yeah.
I'm definitely working towards it. Having my own nightclub and doing my own shows there all the time. So
That would be fire as fuck.
yeah. So then you can have no excuse to not come in the
I
club.
know. I know, bro. That ass, yeah. Damn, that's a fire ass goal though. That would be fire as fuck. We need more venues too, bro. We need more venues.
Yeah, I wanna have a big venue. And I wanna have like some different elements from what I've seen back home, because over here it's like a little different.
Yeah.
I have really dope ideas. It's just I just gotta make it happen.
All
I know
the
I'm gonna
licensing.
make it happen. It's just a matter of time.
All the licensing money that you got to get for that shit, it's a long ass process. But I know you'll get there.
Yeah.
I know you'll get there, bro. You just talked about it briefly, but do you ever see a point where you're not throwing shows? Even if you were a mainstream artist, would you still, obviously you'd be throwing shows for yourself, but is promoting something that, what do you feel like you're more in love with? The making music part or the promotion part?
Promotion, 100%.
Promotion. So you never see yourself stopping doing that?
No, unless like I said, unless the music goes really crazy, and I'm like have a really like a good career with the music, then yeah. But the club, the shows, they've always gonna be there. Maybe until a certain age. That when I have my own nightclub, then I'm gonna just be the owner and just have somebody under me that's gonna do what I'm doing now. But right now, just keep doing more shows. That's my main goal. And I'm gonna still do music either regardless, but the club is definitely first.
That's fire, yeah. That's fire. Coming up on the last question. If you got somebody right now that they want to make music, they don't know where the fuck to start, they haven't made a single song, they don't know anything, what would be the first step that you would advise them to do, having a blank slate as an artist, just getting involved with it? And then what's one thing that you would advise them absolutely not to do also?
So, if you are an artist, just you're just trying to get in the studio, I feel like just reach out. I mean, see, because everybody knows like a producer or engineer. Like, there's always somebody around. So, just try to connect with them the first time. See, like, the studio vibe. If you've never been to the studio, see how the recording process goes. Because even me, when I was like a beginner, like I never been to the studio. Like I just didn't know how everything works. So just get in the studio, see how you sound, try it a couple times, and just figure out what's the best sound for you. And always be honest with your engineer and just have him be honest with you. So if you don't really sound how you want to sound, just tell him like what's best you think I could sound as, So just work with that, and then just try doing different sounds. Then you're gonna find something that's gonna stick with you. So
What do you advise them not to do at all?
I'm not saying to not do, but I know a lot of people, they just like to do their own stuff, like record themselves, engineer themselves, produce for themselves. And I feel like there's like a lot of steps. So if you're a beginner, that's gonna take you a lot of time to learn all that stuff. So I would say if you have some type of money and you're trying to spend it on yourself, just go in the studio, record with a good engineer, and just don't try to take another 2 years just to learn. You gotta learn engineering, like you gotta produce the beats you like, you gotta record yourself. So I feel like that's just a lot for me, because I know a lot of people that do it, and if you do it, that's that's dope. Like, but it's just a lot of steps. So I would say if you got the financials, at least just try with somebody that can help you out. Because if you've never been in the music, or if you don't know nothing about anything, then you don't really know how you're gonna sound at the end of the day. Like, you still need somebody else's opinion, like even if it's the engineer or a producer, whatever it is. So just connect with somebody good, and they're gonna help you out.
I got 2 more questions for you, actually, even though I said that's the last one.
More questions come up when you sing.
What do you feel like your biggest fuck up in your career has been? If there's something, I always say it to people like this, if there's something that you wish you could go back and you could completely erase it, but as bad as you want to erase it, you needed the fuck up in that aspect so you could learn from it.
To be honest, nothing. Whenever I did, they got me here. So I don't regret anything.
No regrets.
Maybe if I respond to like a negative comment, maybe I'm like, why did I even respond to that? But nothing really. Whatever I did, they got me where I am today, and I'm blessed to be here when I'm today. So whatever it is, bad, good, I'm happy where I am.
Got one more question. Besides the other one that I'm asking you after. You saying that, how do you deal with all the hate? I'm sure at first it wasn't as easy, but now that you're years in, still going, anybody that's watching this and has been hated on, bro, fuck you, because he's still fucking here right now. But how do you deal with that shit?
I mean, right now I don't really pay attention to it, really. In the beginning, I was maybe feeling a little like, because I would know people that would, just talk stuff, and I'm like, damn, y'all in my DMs now in the comments you're saying something else, so that would feel like a hypocrisy, whatever you call it, but right now I just, even if it's like somebody mentioned me, or even if it's like a DM, I'm gonna see it, but it doesn't really affect me that much. But yeah, even if it's like the blogs or whatever it is, it doesn't really affect me that much. It's only like if I'm having like a bad day or something, and then I see like a comment, and 90% of the times I won't even respond, but sometimes I'm like, I'm gonna just say something. I got time today, I'm gonna just say something back. But I don't really respond. Like 90% of the times I might see it, or I might just not even go in the comments because I already know how it is. So I'm like, I'll just skip through it. I don't really pay attention too much right now.
Salute to you for keeping your head up and staying away from the bullshit.
Thank you, man.
Staying away from the bullshit, but always somehow sucked into the bullshit, even though you're staying out the bullshit.
Oh yeah. Even if I'm not doing nothing, there's always
I know, bro. It's
a name being thrown there.
Every couple months, I see some random bass hating post randomly out of nowhere, and I'm like, yo, what the fuck, bro? Like, always some random ass shit.
Not even me, or other people just
That's
have
what
their
I mean.
own stuff, and then I just get brought up out of nowhere.
Every couple months, bro. Random as fuck.
But like I say, it's good, publicity.
All publicity is good publicity. That's a fact. That's a fact. Last question, though. What do you feel like overall, as a person, it could even be completely unrelated to either the music or the promotion, what do you feel like your biggest point of growth in life is overall? Like, if there was one aspect of your personality and you as a person that you feel like has taken you the farthest, what do you think it is?
Oh, just hard working, really. Like I just know, even if it's me and 5 other people, I just know the amount of work I put in. So I'm never like in competition with nobody else, because I'm like, if I want this thing, I'ma do it. Like I know I can do it. So like that's number one. And just seeing how far I've come since I've came here, and just a lot of people might not see the struggles, but like I've had some struggles. Like even if it's like whatever, the language, or just being in another country or whatever it is, but I'm just proud of myself where I am right now. I'm just blessed right now. So, but definitely hard working. That's my main thing. I just know whatever it is, even if it seems impossible, I'm like, I'll still work towards it. Even if it takes 5 years to make it happen, I'll still work towards it. I'm never scared. I never like back off or whatever. I still work towards it regardless.
Salute to you, dog. Salute to you. I appreciate you coming by and taking time out of your day to do this episode.
I appreciate
it. Overdue.
Second episode. I was here.
I know.
It was probably like one of their first episodes.
Yeah, no, I think it was in the first like 20, maybe first 30, but it was definitely before the first 30.
Yeah, so
like 50 episodes later.
you're episode 80.
I know.
I'll be back here in episode
like one something.
Yeah.
That's crazy to even think about that. We'll be at 100 episodes next time you get on the show.
Yeah, and
check in.
You're definitely gonna win the podcast of the year too.
I appreciate it, bro. I appreciate it. Hopefully next time you're on here, you got your own nightclub.
I will celebrating in mangoes after you guys win.
We'll be there. We'll be there, bro. Hopefully you take one home this year too. Hopefully you take one. It's overdue. You've been nominated 4 years in a row. You said it's overdue. Yeah, it's overdue. You're gonna get that.
Everybody go vote.
Yeah, bro. Y'all know both of us. Go vote for both of us. Best promoter of the year. Best podcast of the year. Boston Music Awards. Go click that link in the Do Over Don't bio. I don't know if you got it in your bio, but
I have it in my bio. Yeah.
So it's in both of our bios. You better go click that link. And also too, if people are watching this, don't know where to find you, give them where to find you on Instagram, where they can find you on Apple Music, Spotify, all that.
I mean, Instagram, Apple Music, Spotify, everywhere. VASJANZISI on Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook. Then on Apple Music, Spotify, just VASJAN. And yeah, go listen to my music. Like it or not, just stream it so I can get something out of it. Or just tap in on my Instagram for any events and everything that I have coming up.
Bro, you guys heard the man. Go tap in with him. I'm sure a lot of you guys already are tapped in with him. If you guys made it this far in the episode, you better have smashed that fucking like button, because if not, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with you. Your mother does not love you.
And shout out to Dover Don for having me, and appreciate you, bro.
Appreciate you, dog. Appreciate you. We will be back. This has been episode 80. We will be back next week. It's Maester or Maystar. I've heard your name pronounced multiple different times. I'm going to have to ask you when I do the interview with you. But he'll be the next episode, episode 81. But this has been episode 80. Vasjan. Follow the man. Follow Do Over Don't on all platforms. And yeah, thank you if you made it this far in the video. We'll catch you motherfuckers next week. Deuces.
I'm in my town, smoking out the pound. My gas green, my front all brown. I use the rose, she calling up for toast. Bass baby, I'm cool in East Coast.